everyone. So this week I was answering the same question. One change that I made was the data. I was looking at the same groups as before, but I looked at the actual numbers for this month. But I knew there was one new group that came out that was really popular, and actually right here, Super Ram, that bumped out the one that I had at number 20 before, which was data from April 2019. This is from this month. So new box and whisker plot. There are a couple outliers here. This should not be an outlier, but I did not redo my inner quartile ranges or anything like that based on the outliers like I had done before. And this week I also talked a bit more about the range as a measure of the spread and what that might mean. And this chart is different than what I did before, which I think is a really good way to see comparing the median, mean, and all the groups against each other. And I also explored more histograms. I had a couple histograms before, but I don't think that their bin sizes were really helpful for examining the data. So I have bins by the millions, and then I went by 250,000 here. I thought it's good to show how lots of things are clustered over here, but there's actually a lot more variability when you break down the clusters a lot. And then I wasn't really talking about the shape of the distribution before, and I think that doing the bins by 500,000 gave me the opportunity to talk about how it's skewed to the right, and this could bring up more conversations about how these are pulling the mean out here with the skewed shape. And also talking about the modal range a bit too. So like back here there's quite a few modes, like those two bins have the same amount of groups, and all these bins have the same amount of groups. But this one shows that most of them are actually down here. And also talking about the MAD score a bit is pretty large, so it's showing even though the mean, as I said, was in the fourth bin here, that's not really clustered around that. It's pretty spread out from that mean on average, so just being able to talk about the shape and the spread of the data a bit more. And also have some concluding thoughts about how data can be manipulated, because this is a conversation we had at my table last week. And also I know someone commented about like how do you like count what the audience is, and like K-pop for a lot of people it's more than just the music, it's like a culture kind of thing.